Our next story brings us to Logy Bay, Newfoundland, to meet two men. One who originally came from Montreal, the other who came from across the ocean, from Bulgaria. Theirs is the story of an incredibly strong relationship, a friendship forged in a foundry.
So what do you think the temperature is now? Anywhere between 2030 and 2050.
It's a chilly morning in Logy Bay, Newfoundland.
Okay, that's great. Okay, visors.
But for sculptor Luben Boycov and his close friend, John Evans,
Go to work. Okay.
it's hot and getting hotter. Inside their greenhouse, there's an unusual combination: flourishing plant life and an industrial foundry.
Yeah, you ready? Ready, yeah. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
This is where John and Luben prepare for the most crucial moment of their day:
Let's go.
pouring molten bronze for a new sculpture.
Pouring of the metal. Oh, that's such an exciting thing. I wouldn't give it up for the world. That's enough? Enough? Okay, hold it now. Let me get the... Just hold it so it doesn't twist. John has a term for it. I call it skydiving for geriatrics. Okay, alphabet? Well, there's a lot of tension. Oh, okay, we're going. You know, it's like getting up in the airplane and you're jumping out and you're coming down, and gently. When you land on the ground is when you finish that pour. Whoa, you know, that's just the release. It's just wonderful. Ooh. That's it. Okay, down.
Luben and John have known each other since 1990. That's the year Luben, an artist from Bulgaria, defected to Canada.
A few weeks ago, we told you about a problem at Newfoundland's Gander Airport. Gander has become a popular stop for people who want to claim refugee status.
For most of the refugees, defecting was a simple matter. As their planes refueled, they just walked off. But for Luben, his wife Elena, and their 2-year-old daughter, it was a nightmare.
We were not allowed to leave the plane, so we engaged into a fist fight with them.
Who tried to stop you on board the
Oh, everybody, the stewardesses, the pilots, the flight attendants, everyone. Like they were pulling my 2-year-old daughter out of my wife's hands, and it was just unbelievable.
While Luben was fighting for freedom, John's life was also changing. For 25 years, he'd been a biology professor at Newfoundland's Memorial University.
I was interested in environmental biology, and the thing that it taught me was that most of our environmental problems are caused by science. So I was getting alienated from my own profession as a scientist.
John decided he wanted to get involved in the arts.
Okay, can you hold it? I'll hold it. You look at it. Okay.
He'd heard about the Bulgarian refugees who were now living in Newfoundland.
Okay, hold it there.
Many of them were artists. So in 1990, John organized a show for them, and that's when he first met Luben.
Okay, that's good. I was introduced to this tall, kind of grim-looking fellow. And tilted forward a bit. And I said, how'd you like a little bit of money to buy some materials to do sculpture? And he said to me, are you crazy? I said, yes, I'm a little bit crazy. And big smile. He said, okay, that's fine. That was it.
And so the unlikely partnership between the artist and the scientist took root.
There's a story that comes out of India that if you see a man in the water and you throw him a rope and pull him in and save him, you're responsible for him for the rest of your life. Now, I'm stuck with him.
Well, isn't it? It's a nice guy to be stuck with, isn't it?
Who's going?
Both men gained a lot from the relationship.
Okay. Let this one go. No, just keep going. Keep going. Well, in order to keep going, I have to remove this piece first.
John had a chance to learn about the process of bronze sculpting, and Luben had a much-needed benefactor. All they needed now was a foundry.
Luben was moaning, and he said, you know, I'm a sculptor, and I like to work in bronze, and I can't work in bronze because I don't have a foundry. I said, well, let's build a foundry. That's John's version. You have a different one? Luben says, don't be so stupid, John. You can't build a foundry.
That's impossible.
That was the moment that I decided, okay, this is going to be done. Nothing will stop me.
So with John's scientific and technical wisdom, combined with Luben's experience of foundry work, they decided to build their own in a greenhouse.
All through my career, I've been trying to develop technologies which don't offend the environment.
It is a real challenge because foundries are usually smoky and dirty and full of grime and dust. And as you can
I see
tell,
no dust on the leaves of these plants.
well, if plants are surviving 5 feet away from the melt furnace,
Yeah, it's magical.
okay, that's good.
As the foundry grew, so did their friendship.
Okay, that's it.
Not that there weren't some stormy moments.
Okay, now you go on the other side now. He nags me.
Nag? Oh, he nags.
He nags me and bugs me.
You wanted about in that position?
Yeah, okay, can you hold that?
Yeah, I can hold it. I got
Do
it.
you actually yell at each other?
Oh, yeah. Two people with huge egos are bound to clash every now and then. That looks pretty good, Ra. We go like two bulls, boom, like that, roar and scream and yell, and then back off and think about it a while.
So have you chosen a couple? I mean, are you just bringing in the one?
Just the one.
No one knows better about the relationship between John and Luben than their wives, Margot and Elena.
Go for a walk up in the woods and relax.
Sure.
How about you?
Let's go.
What do you think? I don't know.
Sing in the garden.
I think we'll stay and have a little walk.
Having a chat.
Yeah,
Yes.
and finish our tea. Their relationship is so strong. They get so angry at each other and yell at each other and scream at each other, and they feel totally safe to do that.
Oh, boy. Come on.
It is something very special. It is.
You should cut this one down, John.
You can feel the love
And
behind
then,
the
that's
yell
right.
and the
They
scream.
always end up with hugs, and they have a very strong,
Very unique.
very unique relationship.
Come on, doggies.
For John Evans and Luben Boycov, meeting each other has meant more than just becoming close friends. It's given each man a new direction in life and the means to create some beautiful art.
Luben's Sculptor are his creation. They're his children. And I was participant in giving the world this lasting, beautiful things.
Wow. Do you wake up some mornings just saying, I still can't believe it?
Oh, well, I don't have to wake up. I do that all day. I can't believe it. Yeah, how many times a day? I keep saying that.
Well, it's nice to have you in our country, in your country.
Nice to be here, yeah, in my country now.